Hey, so I have made it to the Port Elliot Festival in Cornwall, and it is so beautiful, and I'm so excited to be here. This is the first time I'm going to be shooting van therapy episodes in my borrowed Cornish VW. Here's a lady. Hi! I'm Teri.
Hi, Teri.
What's your name?
It's Claire.
Hi, Claire. Nice to meet you. So, any chance that I can talk you into getting in this van and talking to me about life?
Oh, okay, I suppose so.
I can twist your arm. I'm getting you in. Okay, come on. It won't be scary. I'm not scary. Thank you. Well, welcome.
Thank you.
To Not My Van. Are you having a good time today?
Yeah, having a great time.
How did your camp? Are you camping here?
Well, it's fun to. We have these gypsy caravans that we bought, so I'm staying in one of those tonight.
Oh, wow. Oh, how exciting. Oh, cool. Okay, so did you have something that you wanted to talk to me about or need advice on?
It's interesting, I'm at a sort of stage in my life where my my kids are kind of leaving, and I'm kind of suddenly feeling, what am I going to do for the next 20 years? You know?
Right. I have just been going through that myself in the last couple of years. How old are your kids?
So my eldest daughter's 19, and then I've got a son who's 18.
Oh, okay. So
and they're both driving, and the oldest one's just started university, and that was just a massive kind of heart moment, just saying goodbye.
Oh,
and it was
I see. Oh, yeah. So, you want to know, like, do you have friends around you that are kind of going through? Because sometimes you have the kids are all the same age.
I think with the friends, I'm kind of the first of the lot.
Okay, you're the
so
leader.
I was a couple of years in front of everyone.
Oh, okay.
I'm also kind of. I'm self-employed, and we had two businesses, and one business is kind of running down, and I've got more time on my hands, and I'm thinking I need to find something to do. I need maybe a change of direction job-wise as well.
Right.
So
I mean, you're saying something. You know, I came over to Cornwall and England, like thinking I want to talk to people and see how things are different and how things are the same, and I think this is a thing that's the same because most of my women friends are all my age, and many of them, if this helps you at all to not feel alone, many of them are feeling like I've got to find something to do, I might have to change careers, and that sort of thing, including myself. Acting in Hollywood as you get older is not always easy, and also I think, and maybe this will lead to like where it might be helpful to you. And I was talking to someone else earlier about aging. So you're younger than I am, but it feels like you do, as your kids leave and as you get a little older, you do hit this area, this spot where you have to begin to redefine yourself. As not a mom, like I'm sure, I all I did was work and take care of my kids for the last, I have one kid, last, 20 years. And that's pretty much over now. She's at university, and, she's doing well, and she doesn't plan to come home. I don't want that for her. I mean, she could if she wanted, but, she's out. And I reflect on, I always felt like the best mothering was raising your kids to fly the nest.
Yeah, I mean that's what you want, isn't it?
That's what you want.
That's what we've all been trying to do over these last few years.
That's what you're trying to do. If they were living in your basement for another 10 years, it would not be great. You want them to do it. So that to me is the first thing to hang on is your success as a mother. How successful you've been because they are feeling confident enough and have the ability to get out there and do things. So you did a great job. and now it's time to focus on yourself. I joke, I've said this before and it is a joke, but I thought that the empty nest was going to be really awful. Like that I was just going to be crying and sad and the whole time because I'm also single. So, she leaves, there's nobody in the house. Me and the dog and the cats. But instead, well, the joke was I just took all my clothes off, lit up a joint, and ran around the house. You know, like I didn't really do that, but sort of, but not really. But the real part of it is, it actually did become really obvious to me that for the first time in 18 years, I can pay attention to myself. And that's scary because you haven't done it. But I sort of tried to look at it from the exciting point of view.
Yeah.
So all the things, like I started playing the ukulele.
Oh, wow.
I started traveling a lot. I started writing. I started cooking more. I started spending more time with my friends. Because all of that time when you're making breakfast for your kids in the morning and you're driving them to school and you're driving them here and there, and then all of that sort of frees up. So have you asked yourself like what you're excited to do?
Well, I am excited. It's a funny time though. It's a really if I just feel a bit unsettled. I'm a really positive person. I tend generally, I sort of see the best in things, and so I am excited. But I do. It's unusual for me to feel so unsettled. I think because I am usually very positive and I'm always looking at the good things. So it's quite a shock to feel so unsettled all of a sudden, and just trying to work out which direction I'm going to go. As far as I've got so much time on my hands. But it is exciting. I could do anything really. I could go back to university. And I could just change direction completely.
Is there anything that you always wanted to do and didn't have time for?
I don't know. It's
haven't quite answered that yet.
No, I actually trained as a potter.
Wow.
But I don't know. I don't know if I really want to revisit that.
Okay.
I'm thinking maybe more of a caring role. I think I just want to make a difference.
So I get that. I get that. I mean, honestly, that's one of the reasons I started doing this show, because I felt like the last couple of years with the politics the way they were and people on the phones the way they are, that I felt like people weren't talking to each other, and I wanted to create a place where you could just exchange ideas and maybe not always have a solution, but make somebody feel less invisible, make them feel heard, give them a place to feel heard, and like you said, make a difference. And I think that's a great place to start, because that would give you. It's hard because the thing that you've trained yourself to be good at for 18 years is taking care of people.
Yeah.
And now, I mean, it's not really gone, but it's kind of gone.
Yeah.
It'll never be gone, but it's kind of gone. But that's the thing that you're the most skilled at. And so that would be a really natural place. I bet you'd feel really good about that. Maybe you should do that.
Maybe I should.
Maybe you should. Well, I mean, that's the thing. We don't have to have a solution. I think there's a lot of value in just talking about something. And like I said, like feeling like other women are going through a similar thing. All right. Well, it sounds like you raised great kids.
They are really good kids.
And you should be really proud of that. And I think it's such an important role, mothering. So bravo. Thank you for talking to me in my van. I am here at the Port Eliot Festival in Cornwall, England, and I am talking to all kinds of people here in this borrowed van. So subscribe to my channel, and you'll be able to watch them. Have a great day.